Thank you for choosing the Sedimat 15 Plus Automated ESR Reader. In this video, you'll see just how easy it is to install and use the system. Of course, you can always get additional help by calling Polymedco's Technical Support Department at 800-431-2123, extension 285. Ready to go? Then let's get started. First, choose a level work area away from vibrations, direct sunlight, and heating and cooling vents. Vibrations can be caused by nearby equipment such as centrifuges and laboratory analyzers. These conditions can all have adverse effects on ESR results, so make sure to choose the right location for the Sedimat 15 Plus. If you can't find a level countertop, you can purchase leveling plates through Polymedco or your distributor. Next, remove the Sedimat 15 Plus and accessories from their boxes. You'll need the Sedimat 15 Plus Automated ESR Reader, AC adapter, user's manual, regular or plus base, kit of Sediplast tubes and SedCheck 2 controls, and Sediplast rack. Keep in mind that you can't use barcode scanning or LIS interfacing with a regular base. You'll need a plus base for those capabilities. Optionally, you may also use a leveling plate, barcode scanner, and a thermal printer with interface cable. Next, if you're using a plus base, connect the ribbon cable to the connector located on the bottom of the Sedimat 15 Plus. Then carefully position the reader into the base. Please note that if you're using a regular base, there is no ribbon cable to connect to the Sedimat 15 Plus. If you use a leveling plate, place it on the work area. Then, adjust the thumb screws on each corner until the bubble contained in the front window is centered in the black circle. You're then ready to place the Sedimat 15 Plus with the base on the leveling plate. If you use a printer, connect the printer cable's serial interface connector to the printer port, which is on the back of the Sedimat 15 Plus, not the base. Then connect the other end of the cable to the printer. Connect the AC adapter to the printer's power connector and plug it into an outlet. Turn on the printer. If necessary, load paper into the printer, following the diagram under the cover. If you're using a barcode scanner, connect it to the circular PS2 port on the back of the plus base. Make sure that the Sedimat 15 Plus is turned off before you plug in or unplug the barcode scanner. If you're connecting the Sedimat 15 Plus to an LIS system, use the LIS-HIS communication port, which is located on the plus base of the Sedimat 15 Plus. For more information on LIS-HIS communication, see the Sedimat 15 Plus User's Manual. Next, use a lint-free cloth moistened with deionized water to clean the channels and then dry them. Never use alcohol to clean the channels. You should clean the channels daily as part of daily maintenance. Connect the AC adapter to the power socket on the back of the Sedimat 15 Plus. Then, plug it into an electrical outlet. The Sedimat 15 Plus will then perform an auto test. If you're using a printer, the auto test results will be printed. The auto test should be performed daily as part of daily maintenance. Once the auto test has passed, the LCD screen will display channel status, and the Sedimat 15 Plus will be ready for use. To set the date and time, make sure the LCD screen displays channel status. Then, press Scroll until you see Date, Time. Press Enter, and then press the Shift key. Use the Scroll key to advance digits, and the Shift key to move between digits. When you have completed all changes, press Enter twice. Use the Scroll key to return to channel status. Congratulations! Your Sedimat 15 Plus is now ready to use. Before using the SedCheck 2 quality controls, you must thoroughly mix them. To do this, invert the vials until all packed cells have been suspended. Continue mixing for 30 seconds. Avoid foaming of the control material and do not use a vortex. After each use, clean the threads of the control cap and vial with an absorbent material and recap immediately and tightly. Avoid prolonged exposure of the opened vials to light and excessive heat. To avoid evaporation, close the vials tightly. Store the controls at room temperature, between 18 and 30 degrees centigrade. Do not refrigerate or freeze the controls. The Sedimat 15 Plus uses plastic Sediplast tubes. They provide optimal safety and are available with and without diluent. If you use Sediplast without diluent, you must prepare a 4:1 dilution ratio using EDTA whole blood. You can do this, for example, by mixing 0.8 milliliters of blood and 0.2 milliliters of 3.8% sodium citrate or saline in a clean disposable tube. You don't need to make a dilution when running control material. If you use Sediplast with diluent, you don't need to prepare the sample. To prepare the Sediplast, remove the pink stopper on the vial. Then, use a transfer pipette to fill the vial to the bottom of the indicated fill line with 0.8 milliliters of control material or EDTA whole blood if you use Sediplast with diluent. If you use Sediplast without diluent, use 1.0 milliliters of control material or diluted EDTA whole blood. Replace the pink stopper, and after you prepare the control or patient sample, label it by placing a patient identifier tag on the vial. You can then place an identifying barcode or handwritten identification on the tag. Gently invert the filled vial several times to obtain a homogeneous mixture. Once you've mixed the vial, place it into the Sediplast rack. Carefully insert the pipette through the pierceable pink stopper on the vial and gently push downward until the pipette contacts the sample. The diaphragm of the pink stopper is calibrated to break under the light pressure made by inserting the pipette. While holding the middle of the pipette, gently twist the pipette and push downward until the pipette rests on the bottom of the vial. Do not use excessive force or block the top of the pipette. The pipette will auto-zero, and any reasonable excess control or blood will flow into the reservoir compartment. To ensure that you get accurate results, make sure the pipette has firm contact with the bottom of the vial. Repeat the process for each sample. Now that you've prepared the sample pipettes for testing, load them into the Sedimat 15 Plus. If you're not using a barcode scanner, place the sample pipette into any available channel and press Enter. If you're using barcodes and have connected a barcode scanner, scan each barcoded sample pipette one at a time. Within 10 seconds of scanning a sample, place it into any available channel with the numbers facing forward and snap it into place. You'll hear a beep and click when the pipette is seated correctly. If more than 10 seconds pass, you must rescan the sample pipette. The LCD screen will display Confirm and the corresponding channel number. When you've loaded all available sample pipettes, press Enter and scanning will begin. Once testing is complete, the LCD screen will display End, as well as the corresponding channel numbers used in the test. You'll see results printed out on the thermal printer and/or transmitted to any connected LIS. Remove the pipettes from the channels and discard them. You'll then be able to run additional samples. Press Enter to return to channel status. To print filed readings or the results from sample pipettes that have already been removed from the Sedimat 15 Plus, make sure the LCD screen displays channel status. Press Scroll until print of data is displayed in the LCD screen. Press Shift and the LCD screen will display File. Press Enter and the LCD screen will then display All Channels. Press Enter to print the last 8 tests along with the date, time, and channel of each test. To print last reading or results from sample pipettes that are still in the channels, make sure the LCD screen displays channel status. Press Scroll until print of data is displayed. Press Shift and the LCD screen will display File. Press Scroll and last reading will be displayed. Press Enter and all channels will be displayed. Press Enter and the results for the sample pipettes currently in the channels will be printed. To view filed readings when the pipettes are removed, make sure the LCD screen displays channel status. Press Scroll until you see Filed Readings. Press Enter and C1 and the corresponding result will be displayed. Press Scroll to view the remaining channels and results. Congratulations! You have now learned the basics and are ready to operate the Sedimat 15 Plus. Please refer to the installation binder that you have received for guidelines on validating the Sedimat 15 Plus.